This is the 2016 Hyundai Elantra GT, and well, frankly, it's a bit of a copycat. The exterior design, to me, kind of looks like last generation's Mazda 3. The interior design, well, what's it reminding me of? That's right, the Ford Focus. This looks almost exactly like what Ford's doing right now. It's a bit of a remix of all of the sort of best hits of its class. Everything about this car is very derivative, but it still has its own charms and is pretty likable. Under the hood, a 2-liter gasoline direct-injected engine that puts out 174 horsepower and about 154 pound-feet of torque. The EPA reckons you're going to get about 27 miles per gallon combined with that engine, whether it's mated with the automatic or manual transmission. Both of those are 6 speeds. The Elantra GT does make a lot of really good sort of first impressions when you get into it. Dual zone automatic climate control. The front seats are heated and cooled. We've got this optional really large panoramic moon roof above us. We've also gotten a really nice sort of Blue Link navigation system. It's really snappy. Everything's really well organized, and it's just a really nice system to use. Voice command is a little bit wonky and a little bit slow, but at least it lets you chunk the whole address in one go and then get back to the business of driving. I do like that. And when I first got behind the wheel of this car, the first thing I thought is that, well, it just feels really tight. The steering system that we've got here that has a cool feature called driver selectable steering that lets you sort of change the steering effort from sport to comfort or normal at the touch of a button. Even it feels very well composed and very well controlled. Despite all that it does right, it does kind of still miss the mark on a lot of features. For example, that really good dashboard interface, it's positioned in a way that, well, it's always getting hit by the sun and just sort of straight up washing out. You can barely see this thing half of the day. And despite the fact that it's got more power and better performance on paper than a lot of its competitors, on the road it just doesn't feel as snappy or as zippy as, say, a Volkswagen GTI or a Ford Focus. It's not that fun of a car to drive, despite the fact that we've got our optional sport suspension here. Hyundai has basically remixed the greatest hits of this genre and created a new song. Now, you're probably thinking two things right now. Yes, the music metaphor is a better match for the Hyundai Sonata. And you're probably also thinking that, well, at least Hyundai's got that value for the dollar thing going for itself. Well, let's take a look. The 2016 Hyundai Elantra GT gets off the line at $18,800 when equipped with the manual transmission. This automatic example is $1,000 more. We've also got the style package, which is going to add bigger wheels and a sport suspension, and a tech package, which is going to add that big moon roof and all of the dashboard tech. You've also got $125 in floor mats. Yes, you got to pay extra for that, and $825 in destination charges. That brings you to our as-tested price of $26,675. Now you're probably thinking that for that sort of money, you can get a fully loaded Ford Focus Titanium 5-door, arguably a better car for the money when it comes to performance and technology, and it'll automatically parallel park itself. Plus, you don't have to pay extra for the floor mats.